The University of Nevada promotes and protects the free exchange of ideas that does not disrupt university events or ceremonies. Any disruption of today's scheduled program is not allowed. Kindly be aware that any such disruptions will result in immediate removal from the event. Thank you for your support and cooperation. The program will begin momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was saved.
You may be seated. Welcome to the University of Nevada 2025 Spring Commencement Ceremony. My name is Jeff Thompson, and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost of the University. And for today, I'll be your Master of Ceremonies. I'd like to take a moment to recognize several of our distinguished guests. Please stand to be recognized as you are able. Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents, Regent Joe Arascata. Regent Heather Brown. Chancellor Patty Charlton. Faculty Marshal and Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Aaron Hill. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Andrew Klinger. Vice President for Student Services, Dr. Heather Speed. Vice President for Government and Community Engagement, Michael Flores. Vice President for Research and Innovation, Dr. Myrtle Godham. Vice President for Information Technology, Dr. Sashi Pillay. Vice Provost of Graduate Education and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Marcus Kimmelmeyer. Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Cassie Isabelli. Dean of the Orvis School of Nursing, Dr. Charles Yingling. Dean of the Donald W. Reynolds School of Journalism, Dr. Ji Yoon. Associate Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Mary Ingram Waters. University General Counsel, Claudia Guayo. Executive Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Melanie Duckworth. Our Athletic Director, Stephanie Remp. Director of Indigenous Relations, Daphne M. Hooper. Chief of Staff, Aubrey Flores. President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada, Dawson Deal. Vice President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada, Liesl Kimmelmeyer. President of the Graduate Student Association, Dr. Tanya Akhtar. Hope Allen, member of the Yerington Paiute Tribe and class of 2025. And President of the Nevada Alumni Council, Mike Hicks. There's a round of applause for our platform party, please. Please be seated. I'd like a special round of applause to the person who has been at the helm and made this ceremony happen, Associate Vice President of Enrollment Services, Dr. Melissa Chirozzi, and her team. Melissa is right over there. As we commence this ceremony in Reno, Nevada, we acknowledge that the University of Nevada, Reno is situated on the traditional homelands of the Numa, Northern Paiute, Washoe, Nuwa, Western Shoshone, and Nuwa, Southern Paiute peoples. These lands continue to be a gathering place for Indigenous peoples, and we recognize their deep connections to these places. It is now my pleasure to start today's ceremony by welcoming Hope Allen, member of the Yerington Paiute Tribe, to start this ceremony with an Indigenous blessing. This tradition was started by the late Numa elder Ralph Burns, who left a lasting legacy ensuring the Paiute language would continue for future generations. Miss Allen is a product of Ralph's legacy. Please stand as you are able.
Pija Tabino, nu Hopminania, nu Tabusi Takada, Udino Wetu no. Good afternoon, my name is Hope Allen. I come from the Tabusi Eaters, present-day Yerington Paiute tribe, and I grew up in Reno, Nevada. Manamatada, Pija Tabino Tukiatsi, Wa Nami Pisha Yukati, no Oko Ya Tumupanida Tutahai, Tina Tuni Tuina Pisha Sutahaina. Mamaku nami nama tuni tuinokwa. Ti piatipa, ti pa, ti tsonga hakuna. No oko hi tami na unakwe mani panida tutahaika. Creator, thank you for giving us this day. We have a lot to be thankful for. Bless everyone gathered here. Bless our teaching. With it, we will teach others. Our Mother Earth, our water, our air. Bless everything all around us. Pisha tu mia puhua puhua. Go in a good way. Congratulations, everyone.
Please be seated. Thank you, Hope, for opening our ceremony with that blessing. We're honored to have you as part of our graduate special today. And of course, congratulations. Now, please join me in welcoming the 17th president of the University of Nevada and the first alumnus to serve as president, Brian Sandoval.
Good afternoon, Wolfpack. Are you ready? And welcome to the most beautiful campus in all of higher education. Welcome to our historic and beautiful quad, and welcome to the University of Nevada's 2025 Spring Commencement Ceremony. And has become our custom around here, will you all please join me for one final Wolfpack chant? So this side is going to be Wolf, this side is going to be Pack. We ready? 1, 2, 3. Wolf! Pack! Wolf! That was awesome. Thank you. Now, class of 2025, I want you all to do me a favor. Join me in taking a look around our magnificent quad. It's beautiful, isn't it? The people from facilities, student services, and university events have all worked incredibly hard to give us this spectacular setting. Please join me in applauding these great people. Now, as I look out, I see some proud, beaming faces who are here with us as well, your family and friends. And by the way, how many of our alumni do we have with us today? Welcome home. Please raise your hand. We cannot thank your friends and family enough for the support that they've given you. We also need to thank the heartbeat of the University of Nevada, our faculty and staff. Our faculty and staff are quite simply the finest in the United States of America. Please join me in thanking our family and friends and the faculty of the University of Nevada. Big hand. Thank you. Graduates, congratulations for your dedication that has led to this moment, this place, and this achievement. I promise you, this is a day you will remember for the rest of your lives. You are now part of a long silver and blue line of graduates who began their march into history right here with our first graduating class in 1891, and behind me, the class of 1908. It continues today. Now, a moment ago, I asked you to take a look around the quad. Rooted deeply in this silver and blue splendor are the many trees that are more than a century old. They started out as saplings and have grown to the majestic sentinels you see today. Their green canopy has served as a landmark of stability, a sanctuary, a garden of shared experience. They grow and bind us to this hallowed place for the rest of our lives. And we all remember those first footsteps we took onto this magnificent quad. We consider the journey of who we have become since we came here, and we look ahead to all what we can still be. Without these trees, this quad would not be the same. And similarly, and without all of you, class of 2025, we wouldn't have the same institutional purpose. Now we're going to go back in time a little bit. In 1941, the university processional gathered right here under these same trees for commencement. The members of the class of 1941 lined up along these very same walkways. But there was uncertainty in the air that morning. War was raging in Europe, yet there was also excitement. The university, 67 years old, had received a telegram from the White House dated May 1st, 1941. The telegram read in part, "Institutions of learning are timeless in that their work must continue from generation to generation in preparation of youth for citizenship and for careers of constructive usefulness. Out of the past, we can draw new inspiration for the work that lies ahead. I trust that the university will grow and prosper from decade to decade and ever enlarge the sphere of its usefulness." The telegram was signed, "Very sincerely yours, Franklin Delano Roosevelt." Now, the words of President Roosevelt were prescient. Indeed, the University of Nevada has grown and it has prospered. The graduates that day brought new inspiration to the work that lay ahead. They went on to have profound influence on our community, state, and world. One of the graduates was a young man named Frank McCulloch, who had grown up on a farm not far from here in Fernley, Nevada. Young Frank was the editor of the campus newspaper, The Sagebrush, served in the Marines during World War II, and then went on to become one of the nation's most respected journalists. He spent time in Vietnam covering the war, ensuring his readers understood the unvarnished truth about what was happening there. And throughout his landmark career, Frank McCulloch defended the role of a fearless free press. Now, another graduate that day was the HERS gold medalist, a young woman by the name of Georgia Reno. Georgia was from an immigrant family who came here from the Basque Country. Georgia majored in modern languages and she topped the university's honor roll. Over the next nearly 4 decades, Georgia became one of the finest teachers in the Washoe County School District. She was an award-winning educator and a beloved icon who mentored thousands of students. Now, throughout the centuries, Frank and Georgia are the kind of people our university has always produced. Graduates, you've been destined for this day from that first memorable moment you set foot here under the noble elms of the Quad. You're about to make a profound and generational difference in the lives of those you know and the communities you will help build. Now, how do I know this to be true? So let's take a quick look at some of our graduates this afternoon. Yeah, wait till you hear these. With us is Zoe Cambley from the College of Liberal Arts. Where are you, Zoe? Zoe, will you stand? Zoe is a double major in English and Gender, Race, and Identity and is CLA's Exemplar Award winner. Zoe worked in the Knowledge Center, was a staff writer for the Insight magazine, and was a curatorial intern at the Nevada State Museum. Zoe is a passionate advocate from our libraries in her work with Freedom to Read Nevada, a group that seeks to maintain libraries as a vibrant public space for education and social transformation. Zoe will be pursuing graduate studies in the hope of protecting the future of libraries and promoting intersectional social justice at University College, London. This is incredibly important work, Zoe, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations. Now from the Orvis School of Nursing. We have Raya Sandana. Raya, where are you? Raya came to the university with her sister Juliana, who, by the way, graduated earlier this morning from the College of Science from their home in Hawaii. Along with their sister, they restarted the Hawaii Club on campus and organized gatherings where students could connect with one another, making Reno not feel so far from Hawaii. Raya also served as a COVID coordinator during the COVID-19 pandemic, ensuring that students who were placed in quarantine or self-isolation had access to food and belongings. She completed daily check-ins via phone about student symptoms and mental health, creating another connection with students who were experiencing feelings of isolation. It was those experiences that inspired Raya to pursue a career in nursing. Raya, you've built a stronger sense of community and connection for our entire campus. Thank you for all that you have done. And then there is Kat Fulwider from the Donald W. Reynolds School of Journalism. There she goes with the bubbles. Kat created a documentary, The Last Sheep Herders, about the diminishing number of Basque sheep herding families in northern Nevada. She has worked for KUNR here on campus for several years, publishing science stories on topics ranging from forestry to water conservation. She launched and published her own student publication, The High Sierra Rambler, and her work as a journalist has taken her across the world. Now, a few days ago, Kat was awarded the Reynolds School of Journalism's Frank McCulloch Student Award for Courage in Journalism. Remember Frank McCulloch? So congratulations, Kat, on this well-earned moment. So what these moving examples illustrate to us, and what our history has always told us, is that greatness resides in each and every one of you. That in your efforts to bring about change in your own lives, you are changing your communities for the better. Now remember the words of President Roosevelt that I shared with you earlier. From generation to generation, we must continue the essential work that moves us forward. From the examples of our past, we can indeed draw new inspiration for the work that still lies ahead. The work we do and will do is timeless, and it has never been more important than right now. On this day, at this moment, you remind us all of what it means to be part of the Wolfpack. I'm humbled to be with you and your family and friends this afternoon. Now it's time for you, class of 2025, to take that next big step to leave your imprint, or perhaps your Wolfpack paw print, so that others will be inspired to do the same. Now these proud elms on the quad have witnessed a lot in their time. They've seen pandemics, world wars, presidential visits, and celebrated thousands of graduates that have come before you. And today, you are the next generation of students to demonstrate the Wolfpack way and march into your own history. You are now part of the University of Nevada's historic 151-year legacy. Greatness resides in all of you, class of 2025. Make us proud. I'm certain you will. Congratulations, and go Pack.
Thank you, President Sandoval. Next, please enjoy a short video from United States Senator Jackie Rosen.
Well, hello, Wolfpack. I'm Jackie Rosen, and it's my honor to represent all of you in the United States Senate. I'd like to extend my biggest congratulations to you, the University of Nevada class of 2025, on this remarkable accomplishment. Don't forget to take a moment to enjoy this day with your families and loved ones as we celebrate you, your hard work, and all your achievements. You've been tested in more ways than one. When you think back on this time, be proud of your determination and resilience that will carry you far beyond these walls. Remember to look around you, to recognize the people who helped shape and guide you, those who helped you get where you are today, whether it's your friends, family, classmates, teachers, or mentors. Cherish them. They've all helped and given you all the tools that are now at your disposal to succeed in your next journey, wherever it takes you. So don't be afraid to rely on them. And as you enter this new phase of life, never forget about the communities you're from and the ones you created at school. Be there for one another, not just during the good times, but also during the hard times. Lend a hand when someone needs it. Be a shoulder to lean on. Put your skills to good use and help one another. Always remember that you have the power to make a difference in someone's life. I know each of you has a bright future, and I look forward to seeing all the great things you'll do in the coming years. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and best of luck in all your future endeavors. And of course, go Pack!
The Hearst Medal, the University of Nevada, Reno's oldest and most prestigious student award, was originally established in 1910 by brothers Richard Carl and Otto Hearst. For 100 years, it was presented by the Hearst family at each commencement ceremony to the graduating senior with the highest grade point average. In 2011, the University of Nevada, Reno Foundation wished to continue the tradition by recognizing our top scholars established by the Hearst family. The Thelma B. and Thomas B. Hart Foundation are generously funding this prestigious award. We're excited to welcome this year's recipient to this elite group of scholars. The recipient of the Spring 2025 Hearst Gold Medal is Liam Nathaniel Oster. Liam is a sixth-generation Nevadan and the 16th member of his family to attend the University of Nevada. Today, he graduates with degrees in accounting and information systems, Spanish translation, and Japanese language. After graduation, Liam hopes to use his degrees to work as an accountant at his family's bicycle business, Sierra BMW and Specialized, eventually taking over for his grandmother, who has held the position for decades. He also plans to teach English in Japan, where he can continue to pursue his love of learning languages and help spread that passion to others. Please join me in congratulations our 2025 Hearst Gold Medal recipient, Liam Nathaniel Oster. Next, please welcome from the Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents, Regent Joseph Arascata.
Thank you, Provost Thompson. President Sandoval, fellow regents, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, alumni, but most importantly of all, the graduating class of 2025. I'm truly honored to be here with you this afternoon. Knowing the ceremony is for the Reynolds School of Journalism and the College of Liberal Arts and the Orvis School of Nursing, I'm tailoring my remarks, well, to you, sort of. Because the best way to have a successful speech is to know your audience. So, to the graduates of the College of Liberal Arts and the Reynolds School of Journalism, I want you all to know that Nevada and the world need you right now. Our graduates of the College of Liberal Arts represent an incredible force of thought, ideas, and artistry that inspires action throughout our society. You are the creative class caretakers of a humanistic educational tradition that elicits empathy and moves us all to action in the work that you do. Our graduates of the Reynolds School of Journalism represent our ability to create, to communicate, to bear witness and factually report what is happening in our world. I believe we all should be heartened by what Pope Leo shared last Sunday, that the Catholic Church recognizes in journalists throughout the world. Pope Leo said, "The courage of those who defend dignity, justice, and right of people to be informed, because only informed individuals can make free choices." Taken together, that is a good quote. Taken together, the graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and the Reynolds School of Journalism represent our collective heart, our minds, and our soul. But today, we also celebrate superheroes who traded in capes for scrubs and will eventually own more coffee mugs than actual cups. Yes, indeed, nurses. My people, you defeated exams that made you question reality, survived clinicals, and deciphered enough acronyms to fill a Scrabble board. You channeled your internal kindness to care for patients and their grieving families. But your skills can also identify that unique smell down the hallway, and chart everything before change of shift. As you continue your noble profession, remember, trust your instincts and never underestimate the power of your kind heart. Regardless if you found your passion in the small town of Byron, California, and cultivated your skills here in the biggest little city in the world, all of you here today are a success. Graduating today, we have RNs, MSNs, FNPs, PMHNPs, DNPs, and more. Congratulations, nurses. You have earned every letter of that title. Lastly, a remark by President Theodore Roosevelt is fitting for all of you today, all of the graduates, all of us in attendance to this afternoon. He said, "Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care." So class of 2025, on behalf of the Nevada System of Higher Education, congratulations on your amazing day. Thank you, and go Pack.
Thank you, Regent Arascata. Now please welcome the President and Vice President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada, Dawson Deal and Liesl Kimmelmeyer, to give the student address.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, and to President Sandoval, the Vice Presidents and Regents, our faculty, families, and friends, thank you for being here. My name is Dawson Deal, and it has been my privilege to serve as President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada. And standing beside me is Liesl Kimmelmeyer, who served as your Vice President this year. Today, we speak not just as former student leaders, but but as fellow classmates who have also tried to build something meaningful in a time of unprecedented change. When many of us first stepped onto this campus, masks were still required indoors. Things may have felt uncertain and a little isolating, but we soon found a community, purpose, and a belief that this place could be a blueprint for the kind of life we all want to build. I'm a first-generation college graduate. Though my parents didn't graduate from higher education, they gave me something just as valuable: the conviction to work hard, to help people, to fight for yourself and for others. I carry those values with me every day, and I've seen them reflected in so many of you, through the way we've all persisted, even when it was not easy.
That spirit carried the class of 2025 through some of the most defining moments here on our campus. We're graduating into a world still figuring itself out, politically, economically, socially, a world where the systems aren't always fair and the path and answers are not always clear. But that's ultimately what makes our class's story worth telling. We don't wait for certainty, we show up. We balance academics with jobs, community, caregiving, and pressures that often went unseen. Some of us translated entire systems for ourselves and our families. Others came from small towns, underfunded schools, or communities that have not always had a seat at the table. And still, we built towards something at this university. Degrees, yes, but also conviction, voice, and direction.
We didn't just study healthcare or policy, engineering or education. We asked, what kind of future should we aim to build, and how should our generation lead that charge? Some of us will be the first in our families to enter our fields. Others will be the first to imagine those fields differently. We're stepping into careers that weren't always designed with us in mind, and we're choosing to serve anyway, not for prestige, but for people. Because we've seen what it looks like when systems fall short, and we believe in what it can look like when they don't.
Here, we learned how to lead with integrity and ask these questions. That kind of character doesn't come from ease, it comes from discipline and drive, and it can't be measured by GPA alone. It shows up in how we care and advocate for others and how we choose to continue to lead once no one's grading us.
This university and this state have shaped us in ways that go far beyond what's written on an application or transcript. From our historic traditions to the breathtaking beauty of our campus, Nevada has reminded us that reinvention, ingenuity, and service are part of its DNA. And now, it's part of ours too. To our families and siblings, loved ones, thank you for shaping who we are, for the support, the sacrifices, and values that helped carry us to this moment. We're here because you stood with us.
Lastly, to the faculty who challenged us and the mentors who guided us, thank you. Your support gave us stability when we needed it most, and now it's our turn to lead. Class of 2025, the road ahead for us may not be straight or certain, but if we walk it with honesty, curiosity, and attention to community, we'll not only find our own way forward, we'll shape it.
Congratulations and go Pack!
Thank you, Dawson and Liesel. Now, please welcome Dr. Tanya Akhter, the President of the Graduate Student Association of the University of Nevada.
Good afternoon, friends, family, Nevada alumni, distinguished guests, and the illustrious Nevada Wolfpack Class of 2025. Class of 2025, this is it. Today, we celebrate the closing of one remarkable chapter and the beginning of an even greater adventure. As we look back, it's important to reflect on how this chapter began, a journey filled with growth, challenges, and triumphs. There's a quote that truly captures the spirit of every one of us here, reminding us of the strength and unity we have shared as a pack. That the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Together, we have proven that unity, resilience, and support that make all the difference. Here's to all we have achieved and to all that's still ahead. These experiences didn't just transform who you are today. They were enriched by the unwavering support of those who surround you now. These relationships fortified your knowledge and skills, preparing you for today and the opportunities ahead. As we grew as scholars, we built something just as valuable, friendship within our pack. These are the friends who stayed up late with us during marathon study session, shared laughs over caffeine-fueled misadventure at the wall on a Thursday night, and were there to support us when things felt overwhelming. These are the bonds we will carry with us for a lifetime. Our graduate students, through their unwavering dedication to teaching, research, and mentorship, have been instrumental in elevating our university to new heights as an R1 Carnegie, very high research institution. Your relentless pursuit of knowledge in your studies has laid the foundation for addressing the world's most pressing question while enriching your own lives. But now, like wolves in the wild, it's time for us to break away and form our own packs. From today, you will go on to create your pack, something unique, something never seen before in the wild. You might build a pack filled with golden bears from California, gators from Florida, bouquets from Ohio, and yes, as one Nevada, maybe even a few rebels from Las Vegas. But no matter where life takes us, we will always carry a piece of Nevada with us. You will lead industries, advance scientific frontiers, and for some, you may even become a governor of our great state. But there is one thing to remember. Whenever you come back to the University of Nevada, Reno, you will always have your Nevada wolf pack, and pack will always have your back. So today, as we close this chapter in your life and you embark on your professional journeys, may the indomitable spirit of the Nevada wolf pack guide and always remember how the beginning of the chapter started, that the strength of the pack is the wolf and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Tanya. The candidates for graduation represent a wide range of disciplines and degree programs. After a great deal of time and effort and significant intellectual and emotional investment, you are now on the cusp of a highly important moment in your life. Our university has set a very high bar for you to finally arrive at this moment. We're very pleased to celebrate your accomplishments in this ceremony while recognizing that this is only the beginning, the commencement of even greater horizons to come. Congratulations and good luck to all of you. And now, it's time to start awarding degrees. Presenting the candidates for advanced degrees from the Graduate School is Vice Provost of Graduate Education and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Marcus Kimmelmeyer.
Mr. President, I present to you these candidates for the doctoral degrees.
Leah Elizabeth Octor, Anthropology, putted by Dr. Kyra E. Stoll. Adea Barivuku, Musical Arts, hooded by Dr. James F. Wynn.
Catherine Grace Parker, Musical Arts, hooded by Dr. James Wynn. Carlos Jose Ochoa Jimenez, Musical Arts, hooded by Dr. Andrew Hegland.
Sandy Karkar, English, hooded by Dr. Jennifer M. Hill.
Alana Sidney Walls, Anthropology, hooded by Dr. Deborah A. Bohm.
Zara Rose Brown, Anthropology, hooded by Dr. Aaron E. Stiles.
Samuel Zaruba Smith, Political Science, being hooded by Dr. Robert Ostergaard.
Anna Nicole Fine, Social Psychology, hooded by Dr. Sean Marsh. Talia Ling Sudler, Social Psychology, hooded by Dr. Sean Marsh. Sampada Karandikar, Social Psychology, hooded by Dr. Daniel Jones. Janice Lynn Burke, Social Psychology, hooded by Dr. Yuran Yang.
Megan Rupnick, Social Psychology, hooded by Dr. Daniel Weigel. Ashley Yolan Parget, English, Creative Writing, hooded by Professor Christopher Koch. Drew R. Willis, English, Creative Writing, hooded by Professor Christopher Koch.
Michael D. Jones, English, Creative Writing, hooded by Professor Jared R. Stanley. Richard M. Baldo, English, Creative Writing, hooded by Professor Jared R. Stanley. Shane Dominguez, English, hooded by Dr. Ann Keniston.
Anne Marie Newman, Visual Art, hooded by Professor Maya U. Hannon. Qingsu Wei, Visual Art, hooded by Dr. Mia Yu Hannon. Ingrid Nicole Stumpf, Visual Art, hooded by Professor Ko Eun Kang.
Heather Ann Hubbard, Visual Art, hooded by Professor Austin Pratt. Anna Rebecca Ingalls, Visual Art, hooded by Professor Kristen Huff.
Natalie Smith, Visual Arts, hooded by Professor Austin Pratt.
Carly Marie Boyd, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Deborah A. Schindel. Landon Pierce Flournoy, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Deborah A. Schindel.
Kate L. Margaritas, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Deborah A. Schindel.
Hannah Jane Jakeways, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Deborah A. Schindel. Christy Marie Lyles, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Stephanie Stimac DeBoer. Lurleen Johnson Gonzalez, Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Zhejiang Li.
Davy Therese Serafini, Nursing, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Fertisali.
Ashley N. Justy, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Ferdousali.
Marissa Angelina Cosio, nursing, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Fertisali.
Cynthia Bernice Acosta Pizzana, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Ferdousali. Yolanda Elizabeth Gardner, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Ferdousali.
Stacy Ann Marie Thaler, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Ferdousali. Christine Faisy McNeil, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Carrie D. Hintz. Amaris Josephine Martin, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Carrie D. Hintz. Lawrence McEntee, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Carrie Hintz.
Kimberly Ruth Ruby, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Carrie D. Hintz.
Echo Sherry Neal, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Carrie D. Hintz. Danielle Renee Matthews, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Megan R. Pratt. Katie Waller, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Megan Pratt. Gauthami Yerabadi, nursing practice, hooded by Dr. Kimberly D. Baxter.
Nathan W. Prager, social psychology, hooded by Dr. Timothy Griffin for Dr. Emily Berthelot.
Emily McKeon Smith, anthropology, hooded by Dr. Marin Pilloud.
Mr. President, I present to you these candidates for the master's degrees.
Georgia Scott, anthropology.
Noor Hussein, Journalism.
Jayanti Sarkar, Journalism. Constance Manga Ndileko, Journalism.
Stacia Jean Heller, Nursing. Samantha Draka, Nursing. Christopher Gage Abelana Plateros, Nursing.
Daisy Medrano, Nursing. Catherine Marie Marsh, Nursing.
Kayla Jennifer DePoli Peterson, English.
Keegan Anthony Shepard, English. Daniel Craig Sneed, Public Administration and Policy.
Ebony Moniqua Johnson Rose, Judicial Studies. Brian Edward Ifas, Music Education.
Alexander Spalding Laws, English.
Zoe Madeline Levitt, Anthropology. Brianna Michaela Dutra, Anthropology.
Laura Elena Otero, Public Administration and Policy. Jesus Rodriguez, Public Administration and Policy.
Gamaliel Zavala Enriquez, Public Administration and Policy.
Michael Nathan Skolnick, Public Administration and Policy. Faven Marie Stoner, Criminal Justice.
Ayana Marie Isham, Criminal Justice.
Jana Danielle Pope, Sociology.
Alexandria Bevins Stanton, Sociology.
Cody Tabron, Justice Management.
Shelby Day, Communication Studies. Sarah Jean Gleason, Political Science. Carrie Lynn Garcia, Gender, Race, and Identity. Gemily Rose Huerta, Gender, Race, and Identity. Sydney Christina Blythe Cota, Justice Management.
Elizabeth Ellen Morgan, Teaching of History.
Sarah Marie Keller, Teaching of History. Lily Kelly, History.
Audrey Ann Ulichny, Justice Management.
Leo A. Dembski, Anthropology.
Joshua M. Martinmas, Public Administration and Policy.
Nico Ryan Ambata, Public Administration and Policy. Michelle Jones, Criminal Justice. Sean Hyun Lee, Criminal Justice.
Susana G. Nava Ramirez, Sociology.
Ryan Daniel Ensminger, Philosophy.
Carly Ray Watson, Philosophy. Natasha Sky Zander, Philosophy.
Hakem Al-Mekdad, Communication Studies.
Boluwatifi Oyeyemi Owoye, Communication Studies.
Melody Catherine Antell, Communication Studies. Madison Casey Marks, Communication Studies. Lindsay Guarneri Lamb, Communication Studies. John Francis Harvey, History. Charlotte Elizabeth Drury, Music, Performance.
Dennis David Drahan, Music Performance.
The individuals who earn advanced degrees represent an amazing cross-section of our world. They commence their graduate studies on our campus from states throughout the country and from nations across the globe. They represent one of the most humanistic coalitions that one could ever find. Although their personal stories are all different and speak to the richness of human experience, there's always a unifying thread: the extraordinary quality of these individuals and what they represent to our future. They embarked on the path of attaining an advanced degree because they wanted to make our world a better place. And once on our campus, guided by faculty mentors who have challenged and encouraged them, they have attained excellence both as scholars and as individuals. They have realized that there are no limits to achieving one's capacity to think, to question, to test, to ultimately find wisdom and truth. Although this is indeed the culmination of years of hard work, this moment we're about to recognize does not represent a conclusion. It marks the start of something that is even more special. How these degree candidates will now take their experiences and help create a better world, one that is more giving, more empathetic, and full of the immense possibility that comes with knowledge, discovery, and insight. The individuals who are candidates for advanced degrees represent our next generation of leaders. Let's applaud what they've done, and let's eagerly anticipate what they are yet to do. Dr. Kimmelmeyer, please present the candidates for the conferral of degrees.
Would the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees in all colleges please rise as you are able? Mr. President, I present to you these outstanding candidates for doctoral and master's degrees.
This is your moment. By virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon those fulfilling the appropriate requirements the doctoral and master's degrees recommended by the faculties of the university with all the rights, privileges, and obligations belonging thereto. Congratulations, you have done it.
Congratulations. Please be seated. For the presentation of the candidates for bachelor's degrees, I will call upon the deans of the colleges and schools. Presenting the candidates from the Donald W. Reynolds School of Journalism is Dean Ji Yoon.
President Sandoval, I'm honored to present these bachelor's degree candidates from the Reynolds School of Journalism.
Allison Bailey Marimberga, Journalism.
Natalie Odette Castro, Journalism. McKenna Keglovitz, Journalism.
Alexandra Faith Waisinen, Journalism.
Dominic Miguel Gutierrez, Journalism.
Derek Andrew Raradon, Journalism.
Chase Michael Dulude, Journalism. Alan Brad Lee Bean, Journalism.
Charles Bernard Sackmar, Journalism. Stormy Dawn Welch, Journalism. Kesley Megan Morris, Journalism, Criminal Justice.
Emily Grace Hess, English, Journalism.
Lola True Musgrave, Journalism.
Beatrice Beshibiukian, Journalism. Sarah Zareen Ewing Garcia, Journalism.
Christian Alexandra Manriquez, Journalism.
Liliana Alejandra Abel Suarez, Journalism, Theater.
Heather Renee Sachs, Journalism, summa cum laude. Jace E. Ochida, Journalism. Clayton Edward Posey, Journalism. Emma Margaret Tomeo, Journalism.
Catherine Hayes Fullwider, Journalism.
Autumn Caitlin Novotny, Journalism. Archer T. Smith, Journalism. Audrey M. Roden, Journalism.
Darren Rydell Indart, Journalism.
Andrew S. Maples, Journalism.
Nathan David Francis, Journalism.
Matt Segura, Journalism.
Elijah Ezekiel Dulay, Journalism.
Aminida Isokan Uwaifo, Journalism. Megan Marcella Ratcliffe, Journalism. Alexa Doris Patton, Journalism. Avery Kaylin O'Leary, Journalism.
Aaliyah Telesia Kathleen Li'i, Journalism.
Hannah Maki, Journalism. Stephanie Navarro Rocha, Communications Studies Journalism. Cami Miyashita, Journalism.
Malia N. Asquaga, Journalism.
Kadriana Walker, Journalism. Cody Lane Trapanese, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Sophia Grace Nebeski, Journalism.
Colin Brandis, Journalism. Aaron Jean Silag Arrow, Journalism. Lily Marie Hammond, Communication Studies, Journalism.
Amelia Madeline Moss, Communication Studies, Journalism.
Alyssa Jade Gershman, Journalism. Alexa Morgan Darcy, Journalism. Tegan Zoe Florence, Journalism.
John Joseph Purdy II, Journalism. Mitchell Patrick McHugh, Journalism. Gregory A. Stone, Journalism. Winter Serena Nelson, Journalism.
Robert John Kroll, Journalism.
Jack Tessler, Journalism.
Anna Marie Villareeves, Journalism.
Nathan Alexander Vain, Communication Studies and Journalism.
Wyatt Joseph Guzwell, Journalism. Joseph William Azar, Journalism.
Kirstiana Renee Morangi, Journalism, 1874 scholar.
Hunter Gary Gerald Ramberg, Journalism. Quay Spell, Journalism, Philosophy, Political Science, Psychology, and Sociology.
Presenting the candidates from the Orvis School of Nursing is Dean Charles Yingling.
President Sandoval, on behalf of our extraordinary faculty, it's my pleasure to present to you the newest members of our nation's most trusted profession, the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Orvis School of Nursing.
Dabney L. Remington, Nursing.
River Lance Stimapellis, Nursing. Jose Erickson Marco Castillo, Nursing.
Angela Sachiko Hokulani Martin, Nursing, Provost Scholar. Michelle Mandarte Vidad, Nursing.
Wasim Habib, Nursing.
Michelle Tan Tafe, Nursing.
Rhea Angelica Sendana, Nursing. Jaylee Harrington, Nursing.
Carla Vanessa Rosales Sandoval, Nursing, Cum Laude.
Angeline Marie Lumbau, Nursing.
Kyle Tabawada Lobaugh, Nursing.
Madison Granger, Nursing.
Rachel Lockhart, Nursing.
Caitlin Marie McTeer, Nursing. Isabella Christine Van Note, Nursing.
Shauna Bacon Burr, Nursing. Mackenzie Colin Lucas, Nursing.
Leah Vengley, Nursing. Sophia Marie Woodard, Nursing. Ava Anastasia Marcy, Nursing. Cordelia Isabel Moreno, Nursing. Isi Okodogbe, Nursing.
Amber Renee Casbaro, Nursing. Mackenzie Kenna Baker, Nursing, Cum Laude. Cameron Aaron Ingram, Nursing. Rachel Lee Berry, Nursing. Alexandria Taylor Cruz, Nursing.
Ava Marie Williams, nursing. Kathleen Isabel Schultz, nursing.
Jada Mikkel Halley, nursing. Nicholas Thomas Cole, nursing.
Skylar Mai Sheehan, nursing.
Madeline Thuy Tring Ho, nursing.
Kayla Poe, nursing.
Pia Dominique Escueta Cabahag, nursing. Amelia Brooke Brady, nursing. Shannon Marie Bradley, nursing.
Amanda Marie Menendez Rains, nursing. Caitlin Elizabeth Peterson, nursing.
Zachary R. Burns, nursing.
Rakesh Kumar, Selva Kumar, nursing.
Justice Jerry Bill, nursing. Provost Scholar.
Antonia Patrice Shannon, nursing. Alexis Soames, nursing.
Erica Chavez Frausto, nursing. Jasper Shepard Fiave, nursing.
Emily Province, nursing.
Emma Marie Guerrero, nursing.
Ashley Ann Diep Otero, nursing. Audrey Olivia Smith, nursing.
Emma Marie Knuff, nursing.
Emily Elizabeth Small, nursing.
Gabrielle Christine Houston, nursing.
Kaylee Nicole Jean Patridge, nursing. Anthony June Villanueva, nursing. Mackenzie Sunby, nursing. Skylar Lee Steiner, nursing.
Sania Alana Carrillo, nursing.
Taylor Addison Perry, nursing. Jaden Alexandria Zamora, nursing. Brandy Lee Antoinette Prentice, nursing.
Shelby Ann Lacoste Winter, nursing.
Julian Alexander Molina Lopez, nursing community health sciences. Catherine Taylor Neal, nursing public health.
Sierra Andung, nursing.
Wayland Moreno, nursing. Jacob Andrex Navarro, nursing. Haley Brooke Oliver, nursing.
Raven C. Harmon, nursing.
Nia Andrea Williams, nursing. Catherine Grace Schmuck, nursing.
Eileen Montserrat Bravo, nursing.
Gia Yo Mihov, nursing.
Kirill Julian Piala Gaban, nursing.
Norma Lupe Padilla, nursing. Natalia Helena Rodriguez, nursing. Community Health Sciences, Honors Baccalaureate. Kimberly A. Zacco, Nursing.
Chardonnay Angelina Soria Gonzalez, Nursing. Naya Chio, Nursing, 1874 Scholar.
Catherine Mir Mostoles Soriano, Nursing. Allison Page Wiegand, Nursing.
Presenting the candidates from the College of Liberal Arts is Dean Cassie Isabelli.
President Sandoval, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Liberal Arts, I present to you these candidates for bachelor's degrees in the arts, humanities, and social sciences. Among them are our future leaders, educators, and lawyers, and maybe even another two-time governor and university president.
Liesel Maria Kemmelmeyer, International Affairs, Political Science, Social Research Analytics.
Dawson Royce Deal, Political Science.
Annalise Morgan Hoffman, English. Adriana Rose Taylor Hernandez, Criminal Justice.
Carolina S. Popham, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Abigail Samantha Hampton Crawford, Anthropology, French, History. Josie Ann Bonnell Bradish, Communication Studies.
Allison Lynn Van Buskirk, Art.
Kelly Garcia Lopez, Criminal Justice.
Estefany Marlene Perez Robles, Criminal Justice. Callie Hayes Sumsion, Art.
Ian James Holbrook, Criminal Justice.
Audrey V. Murphy, Criminal Justice. Madison Caitlin McGraw, Psychology, Theater. Andy Hugh Wynn, Political Science.
Mia Mackenzie Allen, Criminal Justice. Brandon Wayne Kyle, International Affairs, Political Science.
Anthony Thomas Perez, Criminal Justice.
Ingrid Aldea Delicado, International Affairs, Spanish. Alexia Moniz Escoto, Art.
Caleb Malin Pereira, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Kylan LaGreca, English.
Sophia Brooks Darantino, Criminal Justice. Ryan Dirks Petzing, Criminal Justice.
Logan John Hersig, Criminal Justice. Eric James David Lease, Criminal Justice. Jillian R. Lane, Criminal Justice. Aubrey Lynn Diaz, English. Astrea Sky Chester, English.
Corin Elaine Matthews, Communications Studies.
Allison Kate Lorenzetti, English. Madeline Vivian Drew, Anthropology.
Ian Scott Pruneau, Anthropology. Bryce Glenn Sager, Anthropology.
Araya S. Brown, Anthropology, Spanish.
Zoe Pearl Mayer, Anthropology.
Abigail Joy Jackson, Communication Studies. Daniel Alejandro Gonzalez, International Affairs, Political Science.
Jasmine Nicole Rios, English.
Natalie Ann Clark, Criminal Justice. Anastasia Rose Coons, Criminal Justice, Sociology. Christopher Daniel Cappuccino Reyes, Criminal Justice. Jessica Sherry Dobbins, History. Angelina Christie Lee Buswell, Art. Aaliyah Lemons, Anthropology.
Tylee I. Norcutt, Political Science.
Jack Emerson Foley, Communication Studies.
Jared Myrene, Communication Studies.
Alejandro David Garcia, Criminal Justice.
Nathan Paul Moss, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Ryan William Middleton, Communication Studies.
Darian Daniel Boykovich, Communication Studies.
Ruben Tomas Rodarte, Political Science.
William Elliott Balin, History and Political Science.
Andrew Joseph Delgado, Political Science. Graham Becker, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Chase J. Stogner, Anthropology.
Ling Ling Chen, English.
Alexandra Grace Borrecco, Communication Studies.
Raisa Sheikh, Criminal Justice, 1874 scholar. Adriana Sarai Ortiz, Anthropology, English. Davina B. Pruitt, Communication Studies. Rachel Christine Welts, Art.
Megan Millar, Political Science.
Ariana Daniela Argueta, Criminal Justice. Logan Page Kearney, Sociology.
Hayden Elizabeth Wilson, Human Development and Family Science. Jaden Charles Romero, Criminal Justice. Aiden W. Melendez, English.
Brandon B. Love, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Caden Isaiah Johnson, Interdisciplinary Studies. Aiden Tupu Seuli, Interdisciplinary Studies.
James Douglas Steele, Art.
Xavier Dussel, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Aubrey E. Gerard, English, History. Dominique Frida Francis, English.
Magdalene Veda Paulson, Philosophy. Liam Nathaniel Oster, Spanish, Accounting, Information Systems, summa cum laude.
Zoe Savannah Oster, Anthropology. Diana Yanina Perot, Criminal Justice and Psychology.
Sydney Joyce Lloyd, Communication Studies. Tuska Rose Kalini, Communication Studies. Abigail Dykes, Criminal Justice, Sociology. Kylie Ann Kepler, Criminal Justice.
Rebecca Reinhard, Anthropology, Criminal Justice.
Maya Julia Fankolevsky, Communication Studies. Christopher T. Good, Communication Studies, Political Science. Cody Luke Carter, Criminal Justice. Jared Mark Sendagorta, International Affairs, Political Science. Hope Lynn Fahey, Criminal Justice, Political Science.
Sonia Bella Moon, Political Science.
Braden Oswald Doria, History. Catherine Elizabeth Desplank, Political Science. Gabriel Adan Lopez, Criminal Justice. Adriana Nicole Deroe, Anthropology.
Miley Kiona Milam, Criminal Justice.
Jackson Cole Lee, Communication Studies. Lindsay Aker, Art. Abby Catherine Anderson, Art, Cum Laude.
Eva Jolette Shipley, Art.
Juliana Emily Horvath, Art.
Alfredo Virgen Plasencia, Art.
Hope Allen, Gender, Race, and Identity. Zoe Claire Gambley, English, Gender, Race, and Identity, Cum Laude. Cosette Monique Anne Cote, English, French.
Edelson Inau Ulloa, Music Education. Tyler David Wheaton, Music Education.
Axel Adolfo Garcia Vega, Music Education.
Sean Michael Sadie, Music Education. Evan V. Vo, Music Education.
Connor Thomas Howard West, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Ainsley Wilson, Criminal Justice, Psychology, Spanish.
Benjamin N. Harrell, History.
Jared Nephi Horn, Political Science.
Yasmin Gallegos, Criminal Justice. Annalise Elizabeth Klecker, Criminal Justice.
Alyssa Ray Von Eberstein, Dance, Musical Theater. Alexander Mead, Theater. Miela Sage Offerly, English, magna cum laude.
Ashley M. Kirtley, Communication Studies. Sierra Michelle Hyde, Criminal Justice.
Aiden Joseph Peterson, Philosophy.
Ethan Parker Carmona Hochstedler, Criminal Justice. Brandon D. Lemus, History.
Ricardo Antonio Soto, Psychology, Sociology. Tripp N. Williams, Philosophy, Political Science, Honors Baccalaureate. Kiana Shante Vance, Anthropology. Matthew Silvera, Criminal Justice. Isandria Latatanisha White, Criminal Justice.
Bear McRae Holmes, Criminal Justice, Psychology.
Mika Natasha Onakite, Spanish.
Jeannie Harrison, Art.
Victor Stephen Velez, History. Gabriella Christie Mark, International Affairs.
Heidi Kelly Laura Aquinteco, Criminal Justice.
Ashley Tovar Barajas, Criminal Justice.
Aaliyah Hurtado Larios, Criminal Justice. Leslie Hernandez Gomez, Criminal Justice, Spanish. Reagan Kathleen Gallagher Dodge, Music.
Riley Grace Schoen, English, Honors Baccalaureate.
Gavin David Evans, English. Kai Gabriel Larkin, Criminal Justice. Austin Elizabeth Loftus, Art.
Katie Ponce Montez, Psychology, Criminal Justice.
Jacob David Galliano, English. Maria del Carmen Lopez Rendon, Criminal Justice. Sophia Kate Arroyave, Anthropology, English.
Danielle Catrice Stroop, Communication Studies. Sophia Catherine Martin Montgomery, Criminal Justice. Crystal Ramales Salas, Criminal Justice.
Kayla P. Dent, Art.
Mariana Rose Mott, Criminal Justice.
Mark Anthony Gonzalez, Criminal Justice. Matthew Anthony Anderson, Criminal Justice.
Caleb Joseph Clayton, History.
Daniel Alexei Stanovitsky, Criminal Justice.
Caitlin Ann McClendon, Communication Studies.
Catherine Josephine Gladding, Communication Studies.
Grace Catherine Werner, Communication Studies. Jorge Luis Rodriguez, Criminal Justice.
Mel Kessler Ubaldo Amores, Criminal Justice.
Liam Michael Mulcahy, Criminal Justice. M.G. Clark Walter, Criminal Justice.
Julia Spencer, Art.
Joshua Michael Ajezian, Criminal Justice.
Macy Joe Yegyayan, Communication Studies. Andrew Thomas McDonald, Criminal Justice.
Lorna Vivian Howard, Art. Kennedy Masaki Fukunaga, Political Science.
Rachel Stamps, Criminal Justice, Sociology.
Brianna Olivia Durant, French, International Affairs.
Cassandra Guadalupe Perez, Criminal Justice, Spanish. Bailey Torres, Criminal Justice.
Mia Hawkins, English.
Milton G. Quintanilla, Criminal Justice. Blake Wilson, Criminal Justice, Political Science.
Everett Franklin Fox II, Criminal Justice. Leticia Garcia Areola, Criminal Justice, 1874 scholar. Brianna L. Bergen, Art. Art History. Larissa Danielle Didera, Political Science. James David Freeman, Criminal Justice, Psychology. Dominica Teresa Di Trolio, International Affairs, Political Science, Spanish.
Mackenzie Beth Stenberg, International Affairs.
Sydney Rose Genchi, Criminal Justice.
Veronica Madera Camacho, Criminal Justice.
Percival Crano, English.
Elizabeth R. Marion, English.
Megan Lee Atos, English.
Nathan Gary Schmick, Criminal Justice. Rylan Michael Santos, Criminal Justice. Aiden James Stone, Criminal Justice. Matthew Robert Sauls, International Affairs, Political Science. Isabella Esther Valdivieso, Political Science, Spanish. Rachel Renee Morton, Criminal Justice.
Justin Alexander Griffin, International Affairs, Political Science. William Tyler Krupp, Communication Studies.
Diego Martin Santos Ambrosio, Criminal Justice. Myariam A. Nicholas, Criminal Justice.
Olivia Holcomb, Communication Studies.
Kyle Andrew McIntosh, Political Science.
Isabella Eileen Reese, Political Science, Sociology.
Jaden J. Coleman, Interdisciplinary Studies. Marta Leticia Juarez Aguilar, Political Science. Robert Charles Lightco, Jr., Criminal Justice.
Samantha Ann Mahoney, English. Megan Nicole Webb, English, Honors Baccalaureate.
Isabella Anderson, Communication Studies, Political Science, cum laude, 1874 scholar. Austin Wade Adams, Political Science. Jared Antonio Delatorre, International Affairs, Political Science.
Supakit Selanage, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Ronnie Huang Tran, Criminal Justice and Political Science.
Rachel Lynn Rockwell, Communication Studies.
Pauline Gail Teodora Lungu, Criminal Justice, Spanish.
Matthew Francesco Donald Salas, History.
Lorelei Kamale Caldwell, Criminal Justice. Marissa A. Gagnon, Communication Studies.
Sierra Marazic, Criminal Justice.
Riley Mackenzie Shull, Communication Studies and Sociology.
Alexa L. Singleton, Criminal Justice.
Noah B. Blute, Communication Studies.
Natalia L. Warzyka, Secondary Education, History.
Angie Nereda Fuerte Ramirez, Criminal Justice, Psychology. Miguel Angel Beltran Gonzalez, Communication Studies.
Richie Jerry Morgan, Spanish.
Alexander Keon Korshidi, Finance, Political Science. Wyatt Allen Fry, Political Science. Riley Scott Edwards, Communication Studies.
Oyana Camino Villanueva, Anthropology, Spanish. Maria Enedina Silva, International Affairs, Political Science.
Anna Hernandez Wong, International Affairs, Political Science.
Aiden Patrick Rowan, English.
Christian Thomas Schmenk, Philosophy, Political Science.
Ariana Marie DeShazier, Philosophy, Political Science. Nicole Garduno, Philosophy.
Soha Rehan, Philosophy, Political Science.
John David Barnett Aucoin, Political Science, 1874 scholar.
Carolina Silva, Criminal Justice, Psychology. Daisy Partey, Communication Studies. Victoria Belen Sears, Psychology, Sociology.
Sam Darakshan, Communication Studies.
Joshua Marcus Mechanic, Communication Studies.
Kaylee L. Borden, Communication Studies. Braden Joseph Burrows, Communication Studies.
Kurt S. Stumpf, Anthropology, History.
Kathleen Gale Fralick, International Affairs.
Nixie Jacqueline Sosa Morales, Political Science.
Sydney Ray Philomena Dukes, Art. McKenna Annalisa Golino, Art, Cum Laude.
Kaylee Lynn Nielsen, Art. Seth William Polston, English, Provost Scholar.
Tanner Riley Brown, Criminal Justice.
Janice Lee Chung Wong, Political Science.
Claudia Estevez Rivas, Anthropology. Celeste Cheyenne Duggar, Psychology, 1874 scholar. Hannah Yvonne Grosso, History.
Jason Robert Geisler, Criminal Justice.
Emma Marie Lipowitz, Criminal Justice.
Riley Faith Rosenberg, Communications Studies.
Trey E. Coleman, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Jack Michael Boston, History.
Samantha Lee Snyder, History, cum laude. Kaylani Eva Redner, International Affairs. Olivia Noel Smith, English.
Brooke Lowry Liemacher, Criminal Justice. Ashley Nicole Kuzma, Criminal Justice. Stephanie Bowman, Anthropology. Paige Ryan Casagrande, English, Sociology. Guadalupe Guaman Sands, English. Bahar Jazani, Political Science, Sociology, cum laude. Carissa Noelani Cheney, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Kamaya L. Tillett, Criminal Justice. Rafael S. Rojas, Criminal Justice.
Kaylee Rebecca Holtman, Criminal Justice.
Brianna Katie Stephen, Anthropology. Talia Marie Rosen, Sociology. Megan Rose Seuss, Political Science.
Tatum Marie Huntley, Philosophy. Olivia Rachel Green, Communication Studies. Reagan Christine Bradley, Communication Studies. Zachary J. Gary, English.
Jamie E. Protani, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Tyler Erickson Goss, Sociology.
Linda Q. Weathers, Criminal Justice, Political Science, 1874 scholar. Katie Oppenheim, Criminal Justice.
Haley A. Johnson, History, Theater, 1874 scholar. Piper J. Heath, Journalism, Political Science, cum laude, Provost's scholar. Maureen Jolie Heath, Political Science, 1874 scholar. Sean E. Cornell, Graphic Design.
Yesenia Valdovinos, Graphic Design.
Erica Amory Alice Eberhardt, Graphic Design. Samuel Dominic Dua, Graphic Design.
Julia Vladimirovna Shumalina, Graphic Design. Olivia Sue Rogers, Graphic Design. Alano Ray Weddell, Graphic Design. Isabel Margaret Marie Thole, Spanish.
Maya R. Hatat, Art. Matthew Aaron Cunningham, Graphic Design. Kenyon Mary Chris Hicks, Graphic Design.
Victor Manuel Tejeda Barrias, Graphic Design. Cole William Pahor, Graphic Design.
Anthony Nolan Calderon, Graphic Design.
Haruka Yuki, International Affairs.
Sophia G. Bruno, Communication Studies.
Madison Renee Sandel, English. Sydney Elizabeth Neff, Criminal Justice.
Kason Eugene Lang, Political Science. Coral Madeline Archuleta, Psychology. Jaden W. Imgard, Criminal Justice.
Roderick Newton, Political Science.
Michael C. Teggio, Art. Luke Giovanni Marazzo, Art.
Lucas Nolan Schrader, History.
Soraya Katie Bonner, Political Science. Hunter Rose Birkland, Communication Studies. Taryn C. Law, Anthropology, Biochemistry, and Molecular Biology. Honors Baccalaureate. Delaney Catherine Ann Kriegbaum, Art. Sarah Cheney, Art. Clarissa Fuentes, Gender, Race, and Identity, Political Science, Spanish. Kenzie Eileen Hawley, History. Joanne Alexander Avatician, Political Science. Alize Cristal Aguilar, Communication Studies. Rachel McKinsey Griswold, History. Emma Christina George, Anthropology, Criminal Justice.
Mirabelle Stansberry, Anthropology.
Alyssa Jean Burton, Communication Studies.
Frank Louis Pellegrini, Communication Studies.
Paul Ernesto Carrera, Criminal Justice.
Emma Lillian Midgley, English, 1874 scholar. Emma Olivia Peake, International Affairs, Political Science, cum laude. Savannah Faith Zaniel, Criminal Justice. Riley Wyatt, Music. Brangelite Orozco Ayala, Anthropology, Criminal Justice. Gerardo Natarin, Philosophy, Political Science, Spanish.
Isabella Lynn Bachelor, Communication Studies. Devin Nicole Gates, Communication Studies.
Jamie Obradovich, Theater.
Emily N. Kozuth, Music, Psychology, Honors Baccalaureate.
Ana Laura Vasquez Cerritos, Criminal Justice, Political Science. Brielle Lynn Madaus, Criminal Justice. Brianna Marlene Portillo, Criminal Justice. Brianna V. Sanchez, Criminal Justice, Sociology. Madison Nicole Smith, Criminal Justice.
Gracie M. DeMars, Criminal Justice.
Nate Young, Political Science. Macy Marie Walsh, Philosophy, Psychology.
Bailey N. Hill, Anthropology, 1874 scholar. Tyler Andrew Kremers, Applied Music. Jared Thomas Bilski, Applied Music.
Brandon Allen Wilson, Music. Clarissa R. Sitko, Criminal Justice, Psychology. Grace Kathleen Pahor, Art, summa cum laude.
Onika Valencourt Lucky, Anthropology. Justin Jerry Bogart, Political Science.
Ava Jordan Hansen, Political Science.
Carlo Jaspe Pedroncelli, Political Science.
Zaria Gabriela Diaz de Leon Hernandez, Criminal Justice. Sumitra Kingring Magar Azar, Criminal Justice. Yukta Shri Chaudhry, Criminal Justice. Viviana Beltran, Criminal Justice. Sydney Shea Desmond, Criminal Justice.
Emily Grace McKeel, Criminal Justice. Shaylin Elizabeth Winter, Music.
Juliana Grace Carmona, Applied Music. Amber Hurtado, Music. Keaton Jashawn Crawford, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Destin Hawkins, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Caleb J. Sean Ramseer, Interdisciplinary Studies.
William Stevenson Crosby, English. Jordan Patrick Medal Dino, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Irving I. Vargas Hernandez, Spanish. Karime Anayi Virgen, Art.
Allo Michelle Patrice Henderson, History. Levinita S. Francisco, English. Taylor Jean Canty, English. Ilona Cute, Psychology, Spanish.
Stephanie Marie Whalen, Communication Studies, magna cum laude. Victor Scott Pantaleone, Criminal Justice, 1874 scholar.
We have before us a wonderful opportunity, one that speaks to how higher education can influence us for the better. The time spent at our university can include moments of immense wonder, of widening horizons, and coming to understand how we can make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Time at a university can be measured in a variety of ways. It can be spent pursuing truth. It can be spent experimenting to discover the unknown. It can be spent pursuing a dream. Our graduates know all of this, and during their time with us, they have come to learn so much more. Our graduates have had professors and instructors who've asked a great deal of them, and the journey has been unexpected and exceptional. Every day has been different, always with the potential to gain new insight. The character, resilience, and determination you have all displayed has inspired us. Graduates, your time with us has flown by. As you move forward, please remember to take a moment to think back to your time with us. what you've learned, and how that knowledge prepared and inspired you for the tasks that still lie ahead. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degrees and all colleges of the university please rise as you are able? President Sandoval, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I present to you these candidates for bachelor's degrees.
All right, the moment we've been waiting for. By virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon those fulfilling the appropriate requirements the bachelor's degrees recommended by the faculties of the university with all the rights, privileges, and obligations belonging thereto. It's official. Congratulations. You've done it. Go Pack.
Congratulations. Now please welcome your Nevada Alumni Council President, Mike Hicks.
Fortunately, my message is brief. On behalf of the University of Nevada Alumni Association, your Alumni Association, congratulations to the class of 2005. You can now call yourselves one of more than 125,000 university graduates. Alumni play a large role in the success of current students, so I urge you to remain involved with your alma mater no matter where your next adventure takes you. Stay connected by helping recruit future alumni. Become a career mentor. Attend university events. Join one of our 30 chapters or clubs. The opportunities are endless, and we are here to support you long after graduation. It's the Wolfpack way. Remember, there is no limit to what a Nevada graduate is capable of. And you will always be a member of this pack. The Nevada Alumni Association welcomes you to our family. You are now officially alumni. Congratulations, and go Pack.
Now can we do our test?
Thank you, Mike. On behalf of all the University of Nevada faculty and staff, I congratulate each of you, class of 2025. To fall on our university's rich heritage of tradition, please rise if you are able and join in singing our alma mater, led by the Wolfpack Quartet and Commencement Brass.
Where the chalky snow-fed waters drop from mountains crest, and the meadows eat the sagebrush by the sun caressed, cradled by the silver mountains neath the western blue, stands our noble alma mater, our Nevada youth. As the miner on the desert prospects every place, so Nevada seeks the future with an upturned face. Everywhere she gathers knowledge, all that's good and true, gives she to her sons and daughters of Nevada youth. We will never live to serve well, live to give our best, live to make our alma mater pride of all the West. Let her praises wake the echoes while we pledge anew hearts and minds.
Thank you to our Wolfpack Quartet and our commencement brass. In 2019, a new tradition was introduced during commencement, the presentation of an official class pin. Without further ado, I'm excited to unveil the Class of 2025 pin. To celebrate this incredible milestone, every graduate will receive an official 2025 commencement pin sent with your diploma as a lasting symbol of your achievement and lifelong connection to the Wolfpack. Please wear them proudly for years to come. Before we ask our graduates to move their tassels, there are a few recessional directions. The platform party will lead the recessional, followed by the faculty and then our graduates. Now for the final symbolic act of commencement. Graduates, the tassels on the right side of your cap signifies your time as a student at the university. It's now time to officially move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and go Pack!